Hello class and welcome to another grammar lesson. Today we are going to be learning about nouns and adjectives and why they are important for us to use in our sentences. Before I start the lesson, I would ask that you grab yourself a sheet of paper and either a pencil or some pencil crayons. The goal of this lesson is for you to understand what nouns and adjectives are, for you to understand why nouns and adjectives are important, and for you to be able to use nouns and adjectives together in a sentence. By the end of this lesson, I hope that you are able to say to yourself, I can identify a noun, I can identify an adjective, and I can put the two together to make simple sentences. Let's begin with the question of, what are nouns? Well, nouns can be a person, a place, or a thing. An example of a person can be a doctor. An example of a place can be a school, and an example of a thing can be a soccer ball. Nouns are also the subject of a sentence. So when we look at sentences that are made up, they are usually about someone, something, or a place. For example, if we wanted to write a sentence about the doctor, we could say that the doctor is very happy when he helps people. And in this case, the sentence is about the doctor and how he feels happy. Now we are going to practice being able to identify if a noun is a person, a place, or a thing. I'm going to ask you to divide your page into person, place, or thing and put the pictures in the right category. You can either draw them out or you can write them out. When you are done, you can start this video up again and we will go through each one. So let's start with the apple. The apple is a thing. A house is a place. The chef is a person. The cat, which you may have had trouble with, is actually a thing. So all animals would go under the thing category. The hospital is a place. The girl is a person. The tree is also a thing. Books are a thing. And the teacher is also a person. Now we know that nouns are a person, place, or thing. If you were to look around your room that you're in right now, I'm sure you are able to find so many different kinds of nouns. You may see something like a table, a chair, a sheet of paper, a pencil, the people in your house, whatever it may be, we can find nouns all around us. But the problem is, we can't just leave nouns as they are. We can't just say the teacher, or the house, or the cat. We have to be able to describe what they are doing. So this is where our adjectives come in. What are adjectives? Well, adjectives are describing words. They can describe the shape, color, size, taste, smell, sound, feeling, and overall appearance of a noun. So some examples can be small, square, big, slimy, yellow, and short. What we're going to do now to be able to see and visualize how an adjective can change a noun is we're going to draw. So I'm going to tell you to draw a big tree and then a small tree right beside it. And then I'm going to ask you to draw an apple that's red and then an apple that is green beside it. If you don't have the proper pencil, crayons, or colors, you can just visualize what the two apples would look like. So take a minute, draw them out, and then start this video up again. So your trees may look something like this. On the left, I have a big tree, and on the right, I have a small tree. We are able to see how adjectives can add more meaning and more description to a noun. Your drawing of the apples may look something like this, or you may have just pictured in your mind what a red apple and a green apple look like. In this case, If we just said the apple, you would know nothing about the apple. You wouldn't know the size of it, the shape of it, the color of it, or what kind of apple it is. So in this case, I asked you to draw a red one and a green one. By knowing the color of an apple, we are able to picture what it looks like, and we now know more information about the noun. Now it's time for us to put them together. So when we put nouns and adjectives together, we are able to then make simple sentences that make sense. It also helps the reader or listener visualize what is being said. So here are some examples of sentences that have both a noun and an adjective in them. The dog was brown. So in this case, the dog is the noun and brown is the adjective. The house we drove by was small. So in this case, the house is the noun and small is the adjective. And finally, the tall girl is running. So in this case, girl is the noun and tall is the adjective. So now it's going to be your turn to identify what the noun is in a sentence and what the adjective is in a sentence. After each sentence shows up, I'm going to ask you to pause the video, write the sentence out, and then you're going to circle the noun and underline the adjective. And after, you can press play again, and we will go through each one individually. So the first sentence is, the banana is yellow. Take a minute, write it out, and then underline the adjective and circle the noun. So in this case, the banana is the noun and yellow is the adjective. The next sentence is, the little girl fell asleep. Girl is the noun and little is the adjective. And we can see in this sentence that the adjective comes before the noun, which is okay. And the final sentence is, the shoes I bought were white. So in this case, shoes are the noun and white is the adjective. So as you can see in all of these sentences, each one of them is made up of a noun and an adjective. And because the two are combined, we are able to visualize what is being said, and the sentences now have more meaning. It is now the end of the lesson, and I hope you can say to yourself, I can identify a noun, I can identify an adjective, and I can put the two together to make simple sentences. Now, it's your turn. Try to come up with 3 of your own sentences that have nouns and adjectives in them. You can draw pictures if that helps you. And if you have any other questions, we will discuss them tomorrow in class. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.